Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now today we're going to be looking at the weekly featured event. They call it Scenario on the F1 game. They release a new one every week. This week you play as Hamilton on old hard tires at Las Vegas with about 8 or 9 laps to go, and you could oh pardon me, you've got a choice. You can either carry on the hard tires and be extremely slow, hard to drive and try and win, or you can come into the pits, put on a fresh set of soft tyres, and absolutely blist it around for 8-9 laps. It's a lot of good fun, especially because this track is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. It's actually really fun to drive. So as you can see, I'm just trying to keep the car on the road, basically, because it's very difficult to drive with traction control off on these old hard tyres, and I'm using a lot of ERS down the back straight because I thought it's quite important to get a very good final sector with hard tyres so that I don't lose too much time, because obviously I compensate the time lost on the softs because the pit stop, you know, the soft tyres are so much quicker. I get that pit stop back plus more. So I've never actually seen someone try and do this using the hard tyres. If you have, let me know you got on, because it's quite interesting. So as we go in the pits, you'll see if you time this perfectly when you come into the pits, you can edge ahead of Bottas. But even if you don't, it's not too bad. So as you can see, I'm now in 12th position, and I've got 9 laps, just under that, to try and climb all the way to first. It looks like it's like very difficult. Usually, I mean, it depends what difficulty you're playing on. I'm playing on like 97, I think. And as you can see here, I go down the inside of Bottas. It's actually a very nice overtaking place, and I always, as you can see, maybe not there, but quite often I go over that curb, and it kind of ruins me. So yeah, now we're going down this back straight, got DRS, and at this stage, like, Zhou Guan Yu, you're finished, mate. Look at the speed, it's just unreal. And I've got like a high downforce thing on, because that's what the game like automatically sets you at. So even with that, I'm gone, you know. And you might see over the next few laps that during that final corner, I actually changed the line. You probably see I'm going quite aggressive over that curb as I hit the wall there. That was quite dangerous. Do I go down the inside of Piastri here? Let's fight. Ugh, feeling a bit ill today. Yeah, going down the inside of Piastri there. Decent move. Yeah, as I was saying, I was going quite aggressive over them curbs, but you can see, like, I don't know if it's this lap or the lap after, I actually avoid the curb completely. It allows me to get a better run out the final corner. Now in pursuit of Gasly, and whilst I'm in pursuit of Gasly, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I want to hit it by the end of the year. I'm grinding 2 videos every single day just to try and hit it, and it's going pretty well so far. Any help towards that is huge. And as I say that, this is actually a really nice move coming up. Gasly's on the old hard tyres, medium, sorry, and I just slipped down the inside. Because I've got so much more traction, so much more grip, and so much more speed. I'm just gone, you know? Here we go down this, it's actually a nice little straight. You can overtake here. You just have to be right up their rear end before you get to the corner, which I wasn't. And I always like to take an inside line there. I feel like you can brake later. You might not. I just feel like you can. And I got a really nice drive and exit out of that corner. So even before DRS, I'm wheel to wheel and ahead of Alonso. But what was very unexpected was that even though I've got DRS on, for a split second there, you can see he's actually coming back at me, and he ain't got DRS, because that's just because of the high downforce I was using. And as you can see here, I clipped the wall a bit. I wasn't really scared that I damaged my car, but I just wanted to check anyway. And obviously, during this event, you get a bonus for not using flashback, so I am a quite crash-heavy player. I crash a lot because I just want to go as quick as possible. And yeah, here we go then. So, usually, during this event, Russell's actually ahead of the next 2 cars, Leclerc and Prix. But for some reason, he just wasn't. He was behind them, which helps me a lot. And I spotted an opportunity, and as you can see, I took it. I went down the inside of Mr. Posh Russell. I didn't clip the wall. got an okay exit, and I do have DRS, which didn't really help much just because I ain't that quick at a straight line. As you can see, even with DRS, I'm only hitting about 330, which is fast, but everyone else is doing like 335. So, as you can see in front, Leclerc's making a move on Prix. Russell's trying to make a move on me. Leclerc and Prix go wheel to wheel into the final corner. I try and get as best of an exit as I can, and I do get a very good one. Use a bit of ERS, go down the inside of Prix and Leclerc, because Leclerc is trying to defend from Prix, and then going wheel to wheel, Perez gets dropped. Me and Leclerc wheel to wheel, and I go around the outside. That was a very good bit of racing. I really enjoyed that, and it was, of course, the part of the video that I used the thumbnail for, so W. And then here we've got a couple of back markers you have to go past. Albon and Sargent, that's it though. Maybe Magnussen near the end as well. And as you can see, there's only 3.5 laps left. And when you look at the track map, I'm just heading around the corner that leads into the back straight. And the leader, Carlos Sainz, is already halfway down the straight. So I'm 4 seconds behind Norris, and he's probably 6 seconds behind Sainz. So you've got to try and catch up like roughly 10 seconds in like 3 laps, which doesn't sound possible, but because of the tyre difference, because everyone else, Verstappen and Norris, they're on old softs, Sainz is on completely knackered hards. So even though you're catching Verstappen and Norris like I am, you're actually catching Sainz even more, as are Norris and Verstappen. So you might think he's far away, but you're actually catching him more than you are the people in front. So realistically, if you can catch Verstappen and Norris with like on the final lap, then you have a chance, you know. As you can see, 8 tenths behind Norris now into the final corner. It's where I use my adaptive line. There it is. Then the AI goes a bit wide there. I don't really know why. There's not really a purpose for it. And then round the final corner, as you can see, I've got a lot more straight line because of the slipstream. I was thinking about going down the inside, but I was just a bit far back, so I decided to just brake a bit heavier, get a nice drive out that corner, and before the second turn, Lando Norris is gone. And now we've got Magnussen. He's going to jump out of the way. I clipped the wall a bit there, asking my engineer whether my car's okay, but it was. As you can see, Magnussen let me by. What a G. What a guy. And now I've got 2 seconds to Verstappen and 4.6 to Sainz with only 1.5 laps left. And obviously you're thinking it's a bit bleak, but as you can see, going down the back straight, I've already caught up by 1.6 seconds. Nearly 2 seconds like that. And now I'm only half a second behind Verstappen with DRS enabled. Ain't got any ERS, so I'm going to have to rely purely on DRS and slipstream. I am catching up at rapid knots. Here I come. Dana, 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 na 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 na. Heavy on the brakes. Round the outside, bit of contact. It's fine though. And I'm through. Almost lost the car on the exit there, but I didn't. And now there's only 1 lap left. Going into, what, turn 3, I think that is, and I'm now within DRS of Sainz, so, from here, it's just staying with him, making sure that, you know, I don't cock it up, because I have done that. I have cocked up on the final lap. As you can see, I'm just sort of staying behind him, because I want that DRS down the main straight. I probably could have got him into that corner, but then he would have had DRS and just absolutely annihilated me, so I just hanged back a little bit, made sure to get a nice exit, as you can see there, and before DRS, I'm already ahead. But then, he makes a comeback, and he's gone. But now, I've got DRS enabled, and I take the lead. And from here on, there's, what, 2 corners left, technically 3. Into the heavy braking. Try not to spin it in the final corners. Nice. Against the wall. Lovely. Already pulled out 7 tenths on him. Around the final little corner. And there you have it. That is the weekly scenario on F123 around Las Vegas. Let me know how you got on. We're going to have a quick look at the leaderboard as well. because I'm quite high actually. So onto the leaderboard we go, and have a look at that. Top 2%, really good by my standards. I usually aim for top 5. Top 2 is brilliant. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.